This will be the first in a series of 7 videos about what to avoid if you're thinking of filing a bankruptcy, either a Chapter 13 or Chapter 7. I've got 7 things I want to talk about in this series of videos, and the first one is repaying a debt to a close friend or relative. The term that the law uses is insider. You're not to be repaying a debt to a friend or a relative who's an insider within a year before filing a bankruptcy. They call this a preference. Now there's other preferences, but which I'll talk about as one of the other items on my list. But the close friend or relative, or the what they call the insider, is one of the most sensitive things they'll be watching for. It's also one of the most common problems. The amount that can be clawed back from an insider because of a repayment of a debt is an asset. In a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, the bankruptcy trustee would just try to take that money away from whoever you paid it to. In a Chapter 13, they won't go after your relative or your associate or your friend, but you would have to make a larger payment in your Chapter 13 to make up for what could have been recovered if it was a Chapter 7. I just had a case where my client had borrowed $2,000 from his mother. In the year before we wanted to file, he had repaid $700 of that. Well, the fix for this, and I told him there's a fix for it, but you might not like it. What you've got to do is have your mother lend you back a sum larger than what you paid. Let's say you need to buy a car, and your brother takes a cash advance on your brother's credit card to get you the cash you need to buy the car. And what you're doing now is you're not repaying your brother, you're making payments on your brother's credit card. Well, that's considered to be the same thing. There are just so many times that somebody does one of these 7 things right before they come to see me. And I say, gosh, I wish you would have talked to me before you did that.